This morning, domestic violence has been on the rise during the pandemic, according to Avenues, which is a Northeast Missouri agency that helps people in times of need.
Happening today, that group meets with state lawmakers to discuss what it's done and what it could improve on in the coming year.
WGEM's Isabella Rossi is live in Hannibal to explain. Isabella, good morning.
Good morning, Natalie. I'm live in Hannibal this morning, where officials with Avenues say domestic violence has been on the rise since the new year. They say they're seeing more cases and clients than ever before. And those officials with Avenues said they have been making changes in the last year and will showcase that to State Senator Cindy O'Loughlin. They've added 7 new staff members, got new technology to meet with clients virtually during the pandemic, and have a new website for people to get that important information. CEO Tamitha Ague hopes that this meeting with Senator O'Loughlin will showcase to her that what funding can do, and specifically explain the programs that they want to grow.
So being able to develop a children's director so that when a mom comes in with a child or, children, that our advocates can focus with mom on her getting, her VI SPDAT, which is her housing application, done. And so there's someone in our shelter that can actually work and focus with the child to understand, that your life may be in chaos, but your parents still love you, you're in a safe location.
She also hopes the senator's visit will help prepare and kick off the month of April for Sexual Assault Awareness Month to increase awareness about the causes and risk factors for sexual assault and what you can do to help in our community. And coming up in the next half hour, I'll have more from Ague on a recent story of how their services have helped to save a life. Live in Hannibal, I'm Isabella Rossi, WGEM News.
Isabel, thank you. If you or someone you know still needs help, here is where you can get that help from Avenues. You can call the 24-hour hotline 1-833-AID-NEMO. You can write your story in the message area at avenueshelp.org, and you can also contact them through the mail, P.O. Box 284 in Hannibal, Missouri. In other news, in the city of Quincy, they're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars over the next few years, all with the hopes of growing.
And according to our news gathering partners at the Herald-Whig, City Council last night approved a 3-year, $625,000 marketing plan to foster workforce development and recruit top talent to Quincy.
So local businesses say that there are about 1,000 unfilled jobs, and that number could grow to 3,200 by 2030. Now, to avoid this, the city chose to work with North Star Place Branding and Marketing. That company's out of Jacksonville, Florida.
The City Council voted 13-0 in favor of the proposal. Alderman Mike Farha voted present.
This is really the first time in generations that we are all in on a comprehensive strategy to grow our community. And as you heard tonight, it's going to take more than this program. It's going to take an investment in tourism, investment in retail, and also we have to tell our own story when people come visit the city of Quincy and say positive things, because that is how people are going to judge the community they're thinking about moving to.
According to a memo to the council, the goals of the campaign are to encourage Quincy natives from other towns to move back home and showcase the city's quality of life, and to dispel the perception that Illinois is a high-tax state and not business-friendly. WGEM News will host a Quincy mayoral debate in 2 weeks. You can send your questions for Democrat Nora Ballner and Republican Mike Trope to news@WGEM.com. We'll ask as many of those as we can during the debate, which airs at 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, March 30th.
Time is now 6:05. Happening tonight in Hannibal, the city council, one city council member is requesting a sales tax referendum to be on the August ballot. 4th Ward Council member Alan Bowen is proposing a half-cent sales tax in order to pay for infrastructure improvements. That discussion will happen tonight. Meanwhile, as more events are added to the calendar, they're going to look to approve street closures for Steampunk, Hannibal Cannibal, and the 44th Annual Samuel Clemens Art and Crafts Festival. And council plans to consider a bid to start work on the Sodalis restroom project.
A quick traffic alert reminder for Northeast Missouri drivers this morning. A detour remains in place on Highway 61 at Palmyra, Missouri. Now, MoDOT closed the southbound Business 61 bridge until further notice because a girder is damaged. This is the bridge that leads to US 61 northbound. So if you need to go north on 61, you must first go south on the highway, then make a U-turn at the next crossover. Engineers say the ramp will stay closed until inspectors can figure out what repairs are needed.
And another road closure for you in Quincy happening today. Adams Street from South 8th to South 10th will be closed for construction. Now that work's going to include new water mains, curbs and gutters, sidewalks, driveways, and new pavement. Now this construction is expected to last for the next 4 months, and this is important for parents picking up and dropping off your kids at Blessed Sacrament School. The work is happening right across the school. Even before many farmers put any crops in the ground, they're facing some sticker shock. We've got details in this story in today's Ag Day Minute.
I'm Clinton Griffiths with today's Ag Day Minute. Farmers getting their fields ready to plant are having sticker shock as fertilizer prices are soaring. A farmer in central Iowa telling us that anhydrous ammonia prices shot up nearly 60% since last fall. In other places, prices almost doubling in just 2 months. Experts telling us it all comes down to supply and demand with a run-up in commodity prices and tight supplies. The California avocado crop will be smaller this year. That's according to the state's Avocado Commission. They say compared to many parts of the country, California had a very mild fall and winter, but there were some weather events, including wind, that impacted the very early season harvest. They are, however, expecting excellent quality for the rest of the season. Experts are concerned food service demand may still be an issue in restaurants due to COVID-19. A company that provides services, analytics, and insight to the global higher education sector is out with the list of best agriculture universities in the world. QS ranks